Welcome back to AM Northwest. Add a vegan pie to your holiday menu. Here to share a delicious recipe, we welcome back our vegan national treasure, Chef Amy Webster.
Hi,
so good to see you. So we're going to
you.
try a vegan apple pie.
Yes, it's salted caramel apple pie.
Oh my gosh, that sounds
yes,
great.
Doesn't it sound
Yeah,
so good
it
and
sounds
festive
wonderful.
and just
Yeah.
warm and inviting, especially this time of year? But you know that yesterday was World Vegan Day.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
did
I
you
know.
celebrate?
I sure did. I was vegan.
There you go.
Yeah, so I just really think this is important to highlight that there are so many things that we can just veganize easily. So
Sure.
this is a traditional apple pie recipe that I kind of just boosted with some caramel sauce, some salted caramel sauce.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And it really makes it better. And you know, it's really easy to do with dairy-free ingredients and you know, plant-based milk. It's really, really easy. So.
Okay. So which apples did you use?
Okay, I used the honeycrisp because I just love a good honeycrisp. You know,
Yeah,
it's got
I
the
do too.
good balance of salt, sweet and also tart. You know,
Right.
But they were also on sale. So honeycrisp
smart.
is what I have. But really, any apple that you like is good for this recipe. So I just cut them, peeled them, and sliced them. Obviously here, and so. I mixed them with some lemon juice just to keep them from browning too much.
Yeah.
It doesn't completely stop it, but it does help a lot. And it does a little bit more tart. So what we're going to do is I'm going to mix up the filling. But first, I like to start with the caramel sauce because this is what it takes a few minutes to go. So I'm using this condensed milk, this oat milk, sweetened condensed milk.
Yeah.
Comes out of the can very caramel-like, like a thick caramel. So I'm using that. I'm just heating this up. And then we're going to add some sugar.
Okay, I can do that for you.
Yeah, if you want to add this in, and then it's just until that sugar is nice and it's all absorbed and creamy.
Melted.
Melted and caramelized. It's going to make this really nice kind of caramel sauce, and then we'll add a couple more ingredients when we pull it off the heat.
Okay.
But we can cook this while we're doing the filling too.
Okay.
I want to mention, so I use I made my own crust here. And
oh, wow.
The recipe is included in the recipe for your viewers, but you can see when you make your own crust, you do not melt the butter. So you can see that I have pieces
little chunks
of butter in here. Yes, and I'm using a plant-based butter. I like Violife or the Miyoko's butter.
Okay.
And they work really well, just like a dairy butter. And I mean, I would argue it's better. Did you know that 65% of people worldwide are lactose intolerant?
Oh, I knew a lot of people were, yeah.
So really, it's good to kind of get away from the dairy and try something new, but this plant-based butter really works well. So this is chilled, so you can see it kind of holds its shape.
Yeah,
so I made my own, crust. However, there are so many
ready to go.
Accidentally vegan, ready to go. If I was using one of these, which is great because it saves a lot of time, I would use two because if you want to do the lattice on top, you use the second one and cut it up.
Sure.
Yeah, easy, super easy. Okay. So we got our caramel sauce going here. Okay, so let's do the filling.
Yes.
We need all these ingredients except for the vanilla in here.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah,
Brown
and
sugar.
so we're just mixing this up. So this is what's going to flavor the apples. Oh, cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
So that kind of gives it just kind of brings everything together. The cornstarch makes it thicker, so it's not
sugar.
Yes, and you've got the white sugar, brown sugar, and the spices are really where it's at, right?
So what do you have on here?
We have cloves, we have cardamom, and nutmeg, and a little salt.
Okay.
So all of that goes in, and then cinnamon is this really kind of star of the show, right?
Okay.
So we can mix that up.
Yes, ma'am, I can do that.
Now, if you like pecans or walnuts in your recipe, then it's a good time to add those in here.
Okay.
However, my husband hates walnuts, and he claims he's allergic just so I won't put him in stuff. He's not. It's a real good way to do that.
My husband's allergic to vegetables, so I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
You get it. Well, okay, so we're just going to
put it in here?
Yes, and mix it up. So you don't have to use the pecans if you don't want to. So yes.
Notice how I'm avoiding?
Yes, I did notice you didn't put those in.
I'm with your husband on this.
Everything but the vanilla.
Okay.
So we just mix this up, and this is going to be your filling, and we're going to put that right into the pie crust when we're ready.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, let's add some vanilla in here.
Okay.
It helps kind of make it easier to mix.
Also, it adds a great taste. Who doesn't love vanilla?
Yeah,
and every dessert has vanilla, doesn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Sure.
Yes, yes. So once we get those mixed, even, it doesn't have to be completely, I like to mix them enough so that you feel like the pieces are all coated.
Right.
So that's probably pretty good, right? Let me move it closer to you, I'm sorry.
I think I got it.
We're going to spill it all over the table, aren't we?
That's all right.
So now this is going to feel like it's a real high pie, but when it bakes down, it does kind of sink down in.
I was going to ask you about it.
Yeah, it feels like a lot. And you can leave some out if you want, but I really want to show you the lattice work, which is so fun to do.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that.
So we kind of stack this in and really get it in there.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, really, you're not making a good pie unless you just really make a huge mess everywhere.
Sure.
All right.
That's the fun of it.
Yes. Okay. So now I've got my cut pieces of the rest of my dough.
Okay.
What I do to start is just kind of lay out the ones that were.
Now, is the caramel going to go in here?
Oh, right, caramel. Yes, thank you very much. We're going to do some caramel.
That was actually thanks to producer Tammy. She says, "Where's the caramel?
Where's the caramel?" So half the caramel goes in the pie, and I just do what I'm doing now, just like a nice. Will you hold this?
Yes.
Just a nice like drizzle it on top, and get it all in there, and then the rest of it is saved for when you're serving it. Yes, you just drizzle on top. So you get a double dose of the caramel.
Okay.
Yes. So I just put these just like, half an inch apart or so. And once you,
is that long enough?
And they stretch if you need it to stretch, but you can still see like the butter pieces in there. I just love that. So we're just going to put these over, and now remember when it bakes, it's going to get thicker. So once I lay them out like this, and then I start to do the lattice part.
How do you do that?
Which is I start with one side, and so like I kind of start to pinch it, and then you just pull it back as you need it. So that one needs to go, and then over, under, over, under.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
and
one
so
over.
there's that one's kind of a thin one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then stop it here. Now we're going to do another one.
Okay.
So this one is going to need to go under that one. So you just lift it.
Oh, so everything is left loose.
It's right until the very end.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So this is like that.
I know, it's kind of like but it's fun, right? It's like you're really having fun with it. Yeah. Do you want to do one?
You
want to taste it?
Yeah,
yes. You want to taste it? Yes.
Grab this,
Yes.
bring it around here.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Oh wow.
Salted caramel apple pie.
Oh my gosh, looks good. And then you've got the whipped cream on there, and that's a vegan whipped cream,
it's
right?
a coconut whipped cream, right? And I mean, this is really good with a vanilla ice cream, dairy-free, but I'm using the whipped topping.
Wow, that's really good.
Do you like it?
You can't tell that it's vegan.
Good, yeah.
Or that it tastes any different.
It's really good, yeah. Do you like
Wow.
it? Do you like the apples?
I love it. I love it.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Good job, Amy.
Thank you, Helen.
Oh, I have one more bite here. It's so awesome. Good work. I love it.
Thank you.
So we're going to put the recipe on our website at katu.com. Amy, good job.
Thank you, Helen.
We'll finish the rest of this so we can bake it.
Okay.
Okay? All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.